Son, the Holy Ghost in me.
Welcome everyone to another video from End Time 4565. And my last video really stirred up a few comments. You know, I don't want to harp on a bunch of things about it. I'm done with that. That's good. I'm done with it. Just go to endtimes4565.com and check out my webpage. Now, there was some comments made, and I'm not going to go there right now because I don't want to give them all the glory and that sort of thing. Because what I tell you is what I tell you. Now, if you don't like End Times 4565, don't click on it. If you do like End Times 4565, I ask you to subscribe and share. That's the one thing I really need you to do. Please, subscribe and share. Hit the like button. It's the only way that I can see what's happening. These comments, they are what they are. I'm not going to turn them off. I'm going to give you your chance to say something. I said something, now you can say something. And what amazes me is how many experts they have. How many experts they have out there. They got experts everywhere. An expert is a spurt that doesn't spurt anymore. Looking right here at the recent SO gases in the United States, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that the concentration is growing in strength and in the Northwest. In the Southwest, in the Northwest. Also, ladies and gentlemen, on the New Madrid, right here. Now listen to me. These are facts. This isn't made up. These are facts. As long as they're here, we're going to use them. As you know, the internet has been turned over to the United Nations, so the plug could be pulled at any minute. And your nice little world of internet will disappear. Some of you think it's really a great thing that you have this nice little world of internet, but soon it will disappear. I'm not on here to be a part of the nice little YouTube internet. I'm here to bring you the facts as they are. I have inside sources, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, something is happening. Now, a lot of people want to make fun of it and say, well, it doesn't matter because it's all over with. No, it's not all over with, ladies and gentlemen. The Bible does not say the earth will be destroyed. Fact of the matter is, it will not be destroyed. You might think it's going to be destroyed, but it is not going to be destroyed. And the question is, where are you going to be? What's going to happen with you? The whole point here is to get the news out so that everybody can be prepared, because the elite and the mainstream media isn't going to tell you the facts of what you need to know. And besides that, my sickness has nothing to do with pole change and the pole shift. And by the way, they've been discussing this pole shift a long time. It's not like some new news flash and big fad that's just taken place. Scientists have known about this for years, ladies and gentlemen. It just so happens that we're in the time that this will take place. You don't think so? You don't think they're going to censor us? Okay, let me show you something. Check this out. Let's look at this right here. This is the latest photograph of the magnetosphere right here. This is the latest photograph. Now, this photograph is interesting because it shows a terrible backwash. See these dark colors here and here? and the lightness here. Look how far it comes to the closed loops of the magnetic field. And look at the polar cap, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this polar cap, ladies and gentlemen, beginning to twist and turn in the backwash. You understand me? This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I will now, this is very bad. This picture is not good. And now I will show you the next photograph. This is the next photograph, ladies and gentlemen. It's been cut off. Unavailable. Right there it is. You're looking at it. What happened? Well, that's what I would like to know. What happened? Why did they cut it off? That hardly ever happens. And don't comment and say it happens all the time. I watch this all the time, and I hadn't seen this happen. Oh, it's just an accident. Okay, well, let's go to the magnetopause. This is the latest photograph of the magnetopause, ladies and gentlemen. This is the magnetopause, but what do you see? Just as you saw in April of this year, something is growing on the backside of the planet, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. It should not be here. Why is it there? Because it's being influenced by outside forces. You understand? Oh, what's the next picture? Well, here's the next picture, ladies and gentlemen. It's unavailable. Now, I'm not saying that we could have a shift in the magnetopause like we did in April, today or tomorrow, or within the next few hours, although it is highly possible. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's things happening in the solar system, and I try to show you that the Earth is going through changes. Okay, the Earth is going through these changes, and the media is trying to cover up these changes. They're censoring. They're chopping it off. It's already to the point where all of my information is becoming hearsay. I don't even know if it's any good anymore. But, ladies and gentlemen, if they cut it off, as the days go on this month, you're going to see a drastic change. You think you're done with Hurricane Matthew, ladies and gentlemen? It's only just begun with Hurricane Matthew, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the jet stream winds. The jet stream is totally awry. Totally awry. This storm is going to be huge. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Because the time step is unavailable. You certainly don't have to take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. So, here's a news flash from the Watchers, which you saw it on NBC. Increased risk of major earthquake on San Andreas Fault. Once again, October 1st. Look at the timestamp. That's the famous words. Look at the timestamp. A swarm of 300 earthquakes. Okay. And they say now the swarm is over. No, ladies and gentlemen, the swarm is not over, and the 7-day period is coming to a close. Now, something big is going to happen on the San Andreas because the Earth's core is heating up. I keep telling you this. And so I'm going to do a quick video here, and then I'm going to show you another quick video of temperatures. I mean, as long as I can look at them until they start slicing them off. So let me take you here to Earthquake 3D. And if you'll notice here, it continues. This is today, and these are all magnitudes right here. Okay? So you can see, and the higher it is off the globe, the deeper it is, like this, down toward the magma. Now, I don't want to be a big earthquake specialist here and say, I know everything that's going on. Although you see this fresh just a while ago of 4.2 in the Puerto Rico area. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the depth here in South America. On this end, we see that the mid-Atlantic plate is added again. That's a 5.3. This is just what I'm showing you. Okay, let's look at the last 7 days. Ladies and gentlemen, this would be the last 7 days. Now, if we were to come over here and look at this ring of fire, you can see beyond a shadow of a doubt, without me coming into some big scientific stupid explanation, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a definite increase the last 7 days on this side, on the South American side and the American side. And of course you can see that it is continuing to be on the rise. You can see in Oklahoma, you can see on the East Coast, you can see the West Coast is rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. You can see this end. Look, I don't even have to tell you. Look at this. Look at this ring of fire, ladies and gentlemen. Look right here at this depths. Look at the amount. How many quakes all along this area? Ladies and gentlemen, this is last 7 days. And you want to tell me that, well, you want to make fun of everything. Well, you want to say it's this and that and everything else. Well, what I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you look at the evidence yourself. Now, I sound like I'm angry. I might be. I might be a little angry. I might be a little upset. But you know what? I'm only showing you what I see, along with the information that I have. Now, I may have to come on here tomorrow and show you something that's totally unbelievable. So, the big news now is, why is Pluto emitting X-rays? Pluto, why? Well, they took it off the planet list because it was a dwarf planet now. No, they took it off there because they didn't want to call the incoming object planet X, planet 10. So they call it planet 9. You know why Pluto's having trouble in the solar system, ladies and gentlemen? The same reason Saturn is, the same reason Jupiter is. So I guess I'm going to have to get my information and get it on the screen so you can see it on the screen, because some of you are just, that's the way it is. But I'm here to tell you that Pluto is being affected by an outside object. It hasn't moved its orbit. It hasn't gotten closer to the sun. It hasn't changed. But yet something has changed in that it's heating up and emitting new X-rays. Okay. Why is Pluto an ice planet heating up, ladies and gentlemen? Because of the magnetic pressure from an incoming object that has a mass off the scale. I told you last video, it doesn't have to come within a few thousand kilometers of Earth. It can be as close as Venus, even Mars, and it will have a devastating effect upon our planet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's coming. You can believe it's coming. And on top of that, the second pulse is going to arrive this month. The second pulse of interplanetary magnetic field from a supernova. Is coming, and it's going to be energized by the incoming object. But, I'm just yipping and yapping, you know? Just wait. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. Just like I told you, wait it out. Just like I told you, wait it out. I told you that Italy would be next. You didn't believe me. I told you that. I told you the United States is going to be next. You don't believe me. But it's time. It's time for the United States to be next right now. Well, you're supposed to be End Times 4565 and relating all this to End Times prophecy. Yes, and I have lots and lots of scriptures, but my problem with presenting scriptures on a Poleshift video, ladies and gentlemen, is some of you can't take it because you're not saved. You haven't considered Jesus Christ, and it's all a big game. But I'm going to tell you something, it's not a big game. This arch that they put up in New York City that was in London, this isn't a game. The elite doesn't play games. The Illuminati's not playing games. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy fact. But you're going to believe whatever you want to believe. You can believe it in whatever you want to believe. You know, I'm still going to bring the facts. Now I'm trying to explain to you, you need to get ready. You see these earthquakes right here? I'm not making this stuff up. I'll tell you what is happening right here. There's a lot of quakes going on right here that's not on this globe because they censor them. They're not showing everything. They're not showing everything, ladies and gentlemen. They're not showing you everything, ladies and gentlemen. They're only showing you what they want you to see. They're only telling you what they want you to hear. Not about how smart you are, how much technology you have. It's about what they want to program into your head and how much you let them program it into your head, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Look out, look out. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get caught unawares. Because the return of the Lord is imminent. You must choose, you this day, who you will serve. Make no mistake about it. October, ladies and gentlemen. Here's something else for you to look at. How come they changed the astrology charts? They added a new astrology chart. They added a new sign. Yes. Did you look at that? Have you examined and studied the sign?
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
You better, because we're running out of time.
Pardon me, I've got something to say. When soul grows tired, the devil he comes to play. This old cat's been sitting on a fence too long. Jesus is a light in my corner, darkness is long gone. What was I thinking? Did I think I was fooling? The devil's out cool on the floor. It's Jesus with the TKO. The combination can be beat. I got the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost in me. So you think you're stuck in a desperate situation? Call on him, he'll lead you away from temptation. Call his name right now, you ain't got time wise. The alleys won't seem so dark with the light of Jesus Christ. Lord, I really must have been dreaming. I pray and I pray some more. Beyond the ball hits the floor. The demons all run for the door. It's combination 1, 2, 3. I got the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost in me.